Hey everyone, so some really exciting story today. Someone bought the SHIB at the highest altitude, and that's really exciting to see, to SHIBA Swap and Beyond buying SHIB and leash at 8,000 feet. Now, we're going to be seeing Shiba Inu's price recover in the following days, so be sure to take a look at this. Will Shiba Inu coin recover? And the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency could recover soon. Now, that is some positive news we've been all waiting for. We've obviously been getting, not the kind of treatment we deserve. Even when the price was basically high for all other altcoins. So thank you so much for dropping a like. I really do appreciate you here. One thing that did not grow was Shiba Inu, and that's for a very simple reason. We still have to sell off the relief fund, if you all remember. That still has to be sold off, and until then, we cannot skyrocket. We still have to get new updates for Shiba Inu, but the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency token has been standing pat for a few weeks now. Will it return and recover its all-time high? And the positive answer for you, yes, it very well could. Will Shiba Inu token recover soon? Now, the SHIB token might recover pretty soon, according to AMB Crypto, a crypto news website. The coin has dropped off in value in the recent days, which indicates people are buying the coin because most cryptocurrency investors buy during the dip and sell when value spikes. Now, the token's volume has started to pick up the pace. These two metrics continue to head in the same direction. SHIB's price might rally soon, so there's some positive news for you we're finally seeing. Now, the price drop happen. Obviously, we've been having so much news the past few weeks, and we're gonna be having a lot more news in the following weeks. There's some speculation that SHIB token will rebound, but it's hard to predict social media hype. Now, declined recently because the social media hype has died down. So that's why SHIB is not performing as well as, for example, Ethereum, as for example, Bitcoin. But there are some positive trends. So people have started selling off as Dogecoin and Shiba Inu without the crucial updates, without the crucial utility other altcoins are providing, only has a simple thing, and that is hype. And there hasn't been a lot of hype in crypto. That's why Shiba Inu is not as hyped as much as it was before. Will we see that hype again? We could possibly see that hype again. Obviously, some people are saying that Dogecoin is dead. The Dogecoin is not going anywhere. But I think there's always going to be demand for meme coins. Will SHIB coin fail? Experts at Investor Place said that the Shiba Inu token community is dedicated to the coin, which means that the hype will never truly disappear. So that's really positive news. We're never gonna disappear off the premise. Unlike some coins that get rug pulled, that do some shady stuff and they disappear, either they're Ponzi's, either they're some weird results. Shiba Inu is not going anywhere. There will always be a cryptocurrency for a meme, and that's what we're seeing for SHIB. As a result of this, SHIB coin must meme its way to the top or wherever it ends up, according to Investor Place. Live by the community, die by the communities. But there are some die-hard fans, including me, who will not let Shiba Inu fail. There's other projects I saw for Shiba Inu that are not affiliated with a team, but they are in the SHIB platform. So we are not going to be seeing Shiba Inu dropping off all through, we are going by the hype levels. Now, as Bitcoin is back, we're slowly returning to the SHIB hype levels. And as we sell the relief fund, which is about 20 million left, then we can finally flourish because the price can be organic, the growth can be organic. And Shiba Inu token in decline, we can see over here the same thing happened in July 21, 8 days ago. It appears the Shiba Inu coin token might be in decline, and for a reason for that, it's reached its worst low yet. The next wave coin value cycle might make it drop off again. The coin hasn't reached the new lows yet, so watch out for more weakness. And we're seeing a big drop-off, 90%. Are we ever going to be seeing that big rebound? Is there hope for Shiba Inu? And according to Benzinga, there's hope for the coin to rise again. Developers are still working to produce and trade more of the Shiba Inu tokens, so there's always a chance that it will rise. There's always going to be new updates that will, in turn, increase the prices. Despite these favorable developments, the coin's price continues to tumble downwards. Now, that is during the dip, and chart looks bearish. But Shiba Inu will never ever die, just very simply put, because we have SHIB. So for those who are concerned about the price of SHIB, this is a community-driven token. You want a price increase, then everyone has to do their part. Stop staking your SHIB on various exchanges. Bring it all over to Shiba Swap. We need to stop swapping SHIB for leash and Bone. Shiba Inu is the face of the tokens, including the new and upcoming tokens. So Bone is having a lot of attention, and it will probably have a lot of attention for 2 months or so. That's why Shiba Inu cannot grow, but that's completely fine, because then we will have 3 tokens which can all grow by themselves. Don't panic, just take. And Bitcoin also struggling, obviously it hasn't recovered its price ever since, but the Federal Reserve chairman had to explain what he meant by the term transitory inflation, as he admitted that consumer prices have gone higher than he and other central bank officials have anticipated. And we can see, will we see Bitcoin back at 60,000, and will Shiba Inu's hype be back? Now, if Bitcoin reaches 60,000, when we saw 65,000, SHIB was at its highest. The most important factor here is it all depends on how much hype there is. It all depends on the team's project, and it all depends what we do as a community. Otherwise, we could be seeing Shiba Inu going a bit lower. I don't really want to say it because we're not really sure what's in the works. We do have a few teases on what is going behind and what the team is working on, but the team is definitely developing a lot of few things. A lot of people have been asking for a burn. Put the set question before Powell, to which he responded that it means strong label numbers and progress towards maximum employment. Follow-up questions by reporters stressed Powell into explaining transitory, a term he and his office have repeatedly used in the previous FOMC statements to sideline concerns about the rising inflation, and the consumer increases will happen. So people are spending more and more money, and some of that, there will be inflation, but the process will stop. And it doesn't affect a longer-term inflation expectations, that it's very likely not to impact the process of inflation going forward. What I meant by transition is that it does not leave a permanent mark on inflation process. So inflation is being transitionary in the rate of change terms. What does this mean is that we're getting an inflation, but it's going to stop. It's going to go peak up and it's going to stop. What does this mean for Bitcoin's price? Obviously, it once again proves that Bitcoin actually does have some utility over here, countering that inflation. But it's having its battles. A surge back to its all-time high of 64,000 before year-end is imminent if inflation fears steer investors to stack up the asset. So we could be seeing, before the year ends, we could be seeing Bitcoin back at 64,000. Will this mean Shiba Inu will reach its new peak? It could even go over that. It all depends on the hype the meme coins provide. If inflation fears steer investors to stack up the asset, but we are having a lot of projects for Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin gets these projects, then these will be moving to cryptocurrencies and SHIB. A new project in Russia aims to enable secure storage of inherited digital possessions like Bitcoin using a cloud-based service of state-owned spare bank. So basically, you will, if you pass away or anyone holding cryptocurrency passes away, it will make sure that it reaches the next person. So for example, your grandchildren, your children, maybe someone else. And hopefully that never happens, or happens, at very late stages. But then there's an option, that you inherit some Bitcoin. So we're preparing for future generations to receive our Shiba Inu. And I can, fully support that. Otherwise, a lot of SHIB, a lot of cryptocurrencies get lost in the process. But speaking about the process is always happening, as Ghana's vice president declares Africa should embrace digital currencies. Now, this is for digital currencies. This is not for cryptocurrencies. But when we scour the, a pandemic hit and forced many economies into partial and total lockdowns, it reinforced the need to pursue digitalization. And we can see over here, its central bank banned financial institutions after working with crypto exchanges. Tanzania, which banned cryptocurrencies back in 2019, has plans to reverse its course and implement crypto-positive regulation after its president spoke favorably of Bitcoin. So Tanzania going back and actually going for Bitcoin-positive changes is huge. Could Africa be the next crypto hub? Maybe. It could be possible. At least some countries like Tanzania are coming back in, and it's once again increasing the price that we need to see. Thank you so much for dropping a like, and see you next time. Peace, everyone.